Hi Libra, welcome to your tarot reading. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. Either way, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. I really do appreciate it. Be sure and like, follow, and subscribe for me so that I can grow my collective. A lot of people that watch don't subscribe, and that really does help out my channel. So I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much for doing that. Today we're going to check in and see what your person is feeling, what they're thinking, what they're not telling you. Maybe there's something going on that you're not aware of. Just kind of check in and see what's going on. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. So their feelings, we have the High Priestess. What they're thinking, Nine of Cups. What they're not telling you, Seven of Wands. Their intentions, Five of Swords. And the outcome, we have the Page of Cups. Interesting. Underneath, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So Ace of Pentacles is stability. It is tangible, earthly. You know, it has this gate here. So this gate could lead to like a home. The gate could lead to a business, whatever it is. But this is like new stable beginnings. So I feel like there is like this underlying energy of a new stable beginning. Maybe things have been rocky in the past, or this could just be you guys moving into like a more stable energy. So in their feelings, we have the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is very intuitive. She is very in touch with her higher self. This is about higher knowledge. And it is also things behind the scenes. Things not seen. You know, she is... it's about things behind the veil, basically. So, but the High Priestess is very intuitive, and they are very in touch with spirituality. So as far as their feelings, I feel like they may see this as a spiritual connection, but they could also be thinking that there are secrets here. We'll definitely pull clarifiers and get more information on that. But with that High Priestess, I feel like maybe they are thinking that this is a spiritual connection for them. What they're thinking, we have the Nine of Cups. So for them, this is a wish fulfillment. This is happiness. This could be something that they are manifesting, is a relationship with you. But for them, this is a wish fulfillment. They're thinking that this is, you know, happiness and joy. What they're not telling you, we have the Seven of Wands. So this is like persevering. It is like standing up for your beliefs, standing up for yourself, speaking your truth here. So maybe there are things that they haven't said, or maybe they're feeling like they can't speak their truth in something. Again, we'll pull a clarifier to determine that. But that is all about that, you know, very determined, standing up for yourself, speaking your truth. It could be about like, you know, they want to stand up for this relationship. They want to stand up for what they believe in. And this relationship is what they believe in. Their intentions, we have the Five of Swords. So I definitely want to clarify that, because the Five of Swords is, it is conflict, competition. So it's also about like winning at all costs. So they could just be like willing to, you know, win you over at all costs. Again, we'll pull clarifiers. The outcome is the Page of Cups. So this is like a new emotional message. They could be messaging you. This is like an offer of love. So they could be sending you an offer here very soon with that Page of Cups. It's like a newer energy. So this may not be somebody that you have been in union with before. Or it could be like a restart to a union that happened in the past, because pages are like a newer energy. Let's see. Clarify this High Priestess for their feelings, spirits. So we have the Two of Pentacles, which is about balance. It's about going with the flow here. So they could just be trusting their intuition and going with the flow as far as this connection. You know, maybe they're waiting on you for something here. I don't know why that came to me, but I feel like they're just kind of going with the flow and trusting their intuition right now, as far as their feelings and as far as this connection goes. clarify the Nine of Cups for what they're thinking. We have the Three of Swords, which is about healing. It's about heartbreak and loss. So maybe you are helping them to heal from something. You know, with Three of Swords, it's about healing, like grief and loss. So, you know, you bring them joy. This Nine of Cups is about joy and happiness and a wish fulfillment. Maybe it's because you're very healing for them. And let's see what they're not telling you. Clarify the Seven of Wands. What are they not telling the collective here? The Magician. So the Magician is about action. This is a victory card, and it's also about like having the tools that you need at your disposal to go after the things that you do want. It's also about manifestation. So I feel like they are really standing up for this and manifesting. Like they really, you know, they're manifesting this and they really want this with you. So they're really standing up for this. Clarify the Five of Swords for their intentions, Spirit. Eight of Pentacles. So yeah, they're willing to like win at all costs. They're willing to win you over at all costs. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles, which is about putting in the work, putting in the effort towards someone. So I feel like they are willing to win you over and put in the work here to make this relationship with you work. Let's see. Clarify the Page of Cups for the outcome, Spirit. We have the King of Wands, which is fiery energy, charismatic energy. The King of Wands is a fire sign, so you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. But this is like the King of Wands is very charismatic. He's a very good leader. It's entrepreneur, but he's also like that big picture thinking. So I feel like they could be seeing the bigger picture with you. You know, they could be seeing the long view with you here, the long term. And they are going to offer you this small offer of love here. This could be asking you out. This could just be a message letting you know how they feel, because the pages are the messengers. Let's see. What are the blocks in this relationship here? The blocks. Happiness is a block. Joy. Maybe one more on that, Spirit. Always that one card that has to fall. Planning, moving ahead. So as a blockage, we have the Sun, happiness. We have the Sun and the Two of Wands here. So maybe they, maybe a blockage here is that they're just not, you know, we have this wish fulfillment too, this happiness with that Nine of Cups. I feel like maybe they're not very happy right now with something. Maybe it's a current situation that they're dealing with. Or, you know, it could just be that you are their happiness and they want to plan with you. Maybe this is just telling you that there really aren't any blocks now. The blocks have passed and you're moving on to happiness and joy. But it's also like find that happiness. Maybe they're just trying to find that happiness, and maybe you are their happiness. So they're trying to find that right now. That happiness, that joy, so that you guys can move forward together. What are their next actions here, Spirit? Yeah, there's an offer coming. Six of Pentacles. This is about equal give and take, but it's also like a gift. So I feel like they're going to be making you an offer very soon, bringing you a gift. It's also about balance. There is this scale here. So, but I feel like they're going to be making you an offer here, maybe giving you a gift. And then we have that Page of Cups for, you know, like a message. So I feel like there's going to be some type of offer made to you here. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So maybe one or both of you have some some childhood wounds. That could be like the sun here. I always think of that, and I wanted to say that, and I don't know why I did it. So when I look at the sun, it's my favorite card in the whole deck, but it always makes me think of like that inner child. You know, you have the child on the horse here. It's always about like that inner child, you know, when you were a kid and you didn't have any worries at all and you were just super happy. So maybe they, you know, just need to do some like childhood wound healing here. And then we have soulmate. It says, yes, this is your soulmate. So, and I feel like, you know, with that high priestess, they see you as a spiritual connection, which is like the soulmate connection here. What else do you have for Libra spirit? What else do you have for Libra? Okay. These cards had a lot to say. Let's see. What was that first one that came out that I saw? I guess I didn't. So we have past suffering, lack. Yeah. So there's definitely some kind of like past trauma that's causing them to suffer. And then we have cycles and completion. So they could have moved through a cycle recently and, you know, now they're ready to offer you this cup of love. We have disharmony triggers conflict. And then we have contracts, career, commitment. So there could have been something with their work that was going on. Again, with the gift, we have celebration, gifts, abundance. And then we have North Node, cosmic purpose. So this person could be a part of your life purpose with this being a soulmate. They could have to do with you guys building something together as far as soulmate energy. So we'll grab a couple of these. What else do you have for Libra spirit? And again, take it how it resonates. One or both of you could be healing those childhood wounds. So we have surrender. In order to welcome in your true love, you must first release your past. Yeah, there's something here with the past. We have that healing family issues, and then we have the past suffering here. So there's definitely something, whether that's with the two of you together or one of you separately, there is something in the past that is kind of affecting this relationship. And then we have intoxicating. This connection will make you feel an adrenaline rush. You will find them to be irresistible. So definitely soulmate, definitely love here. And I mean, you've got the 7 of Wands and the 5 of Swords. Like, they're willing to fight for this. They're willing to stand up for this and take action, put in the work. You know, this Magician is action, and then Pentacles, like they're willing to put in the work with you here. So we'll grab some initials and zodiac signs. I just kind of do these for fun. Take them with a grain of salt. It doesn't have to be these initials and zodiac signs. So I have the letter C, the letter X, Aquarius. So one or both of you could have Aquarius in your chart. Cancer. One or both of you could have Cancer in your chart. We also have the North Node. So check your North Node. One of you or both of you could have Cancer or Aquarius North Node. We have the letter L. We have Aries. One or both of you could have Aries in your chart. We'll grab a couple more. We have the letter Y. The letter R. One more. Taurus. So one or both of you could have Taurus in your chart. So yeah, this is definitely soulmate energy. We have that new stable beginning. I feel like things are moving. You know, they want stability. They want to come in and offer you this. It's just whether or not you want to take it. So if there are past issues, just trust your intuition. You know, it is up to you. You have free will. So I hope this message helped, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.